What's going on, mid-market family? In today's video, I'm going to bring you around a $2 artificial intelligence penny stock. They did go ahead and release artificial intelligence related news today. But if we go ahead and take a peek at the chart here, it popped up when they released the news, but then it came right on back down and is sitting right around $2.40 right now. The volume is decent. It's doing 1.16 million volume. And this is an artificial intelligence related stock. Make sure you guys stay all the way to the end of the video so you guys kind of get all the details, little gems here, how I'm looking to play this stock. And keep in mind, guys, this is not financial advice. Make sure you always do your own research. Penny stocks are not long-term holds. I find myself successful trading them, but stocks like VOO are great stocks that I personally buy, VOO and hold it long-term, but penny stocks are, volatile and they can provide some trading opportunities, which is why we talk about them here on this channel. And the reason that I'm personally bringing up an artificial intelligence stock in today's video is because there was just news about 1 hour ago where Trump plans an executive order to power AI growth and race with China. So there's this huge artificial intelligence race going on right now. And this is a point in time where we could see, yet again, artificial intelligence stocks heat up, okay? And I'm going to go over that stock very, very soon here, guys. If you guys do remember, a little while back here, if we just look at like the C3 AI chart, just for a good example here, you had this go from $10 to $50 per share back in, late 2022, and then really, early to mid 2023. Could that type of hype come back to other artificial intelligence stocks where penny stocks were ripping? It could happen because this race is starting to heat up in terms of this artificial intelligence here. So let's talk about ticker LCFY in today's video, guys, okay? So currently LCFY right now is sitting at a $4 million market cap of 1.44 million free float. It says the offering ability is low. They do have a bit of an ATM here, but I do remember this one was able to rip pretty hard even with that ATM that they had. Back when they were running here, that ATM was full, I'm pretty sure. And now the ATM is a lot, there's a lot less within that ATM. So, it does, since it was able to run back here with that ATM being full, with ATM being much less now, I do believe that there's a shot that it could actually run back up even with that. And, you can see here the chart is, sitting at a double bottom here. If you take a look here, the chart is pretty much almost where it was at back here in June and July of 2024 before it ended up bouncing from $2.30 all the way to $11. So we love to see plays that have that history of having huge runs. We always love that. If you guys watch my previous video on INM, that one had a huge 200% run, and then later on ended up having another 100% run. If you guys were playing that, if you guys were playing the chart, if you guys were playing the trade idea provided, which, I do provide these trade ideas, guys, of what I'm planning to do with the play, but it's always going to be up to you at the end of the day to do your own research, to make sure you guys understand what you're getting yourself into. Remember, these are volatile and you got to understand that at the end of the day. But let's go over the news today. Just 24 minutes ago, you had LCFY partners with leading U.S. reputation platform and plans to scale deployment of AI-ready search solutions. Agreement expands U.S. business listing syndication by approximately 10,000 end users. So that's really good to see that, in the U.S. here, there's a ton of AI talk right now. Trump is he's planning executive orders. So we still have the executive orders coming, which is going to be a catalyst, in my opinion, for AI stocks. So once we have these executive orders starting to come in here, guys, we could see people really starting to put an even further focus on AI stocks, even though there has been a huge focus. I've been investing in AI stocks. I've been wanting to get in AI stocks consistently. That's what I've been doing for the long run. But even with these penny stocks that can have really big moves, there could be a lot of people starting to say, you know what, let me take a look here Let me see what's going on, and let me see if there's any big runners that's going to pop out in the market. Kind of like LCFY has that potential here. And you can see that right on their website, LCFY, the AI entity-based SEO tech that's shaking things up. Okay, so you can see that they put AI throughout their website, throughout their descriptions, and they're putting artificial intelligence out here, guys, consistently. Local-fied to present at the AI and Technology Virtual Conference. They have an AI-powered roadmap. They had a potential contract with a value of up to 6.5 million, guys. Maybe it's artificial intelligence related here, but you can see that they are a penny stock here that is trying to position themselves as, a potential leader in artificial intelligence. They're trying to really position themselves as an artificial intelligence company. And if we go through these PRs, we can see that they consistently are mentioning artificial intelligence. It is down, it's dipping. If we look at the chart here, the low here was 220. It's currently sitting at 238. And guys, we can see here that that's where it was at before it bounced here. It doesn't guarantee that it's going to bounce once again, but a pretty solid trade idea on this one that you could look at, that I'm going to be personally looking at, is to accumulate, somewhere in this zone, pretty much where it's actually at right now, from about 222 to 250 in that zone. And then, I'll be looking to have a stop loss. I'm going to probably do, probably under like 210 or even 2, depending on your personal risk management and the amount of risk that you can handle, guys. And like I said, the reason that I'm bringing this up in today's video, specifically talking about these artificial intelligence companies, is because that Trump is seeking a bill to prevent AI regulations. There's a huge race here going on. There's going to be artificial intelligence executive orders. And when the U.S. and when China and when all these countries, all these very powerful, rich countries are constantly talking about the same thing, then that can lead people towards that specific sector. And guys, artificial intelligence is really going to be probably the hottest sector for the foreseeable future, for a very long time. There are long-term artificial intelligence holds like CoreWeave, even Robinhood could be considered one, APLD, NBIS. There's a ton of long-term holds. This is a penny stock. It has the ability to run significantly more than those in a shorter period of time, but it's also risky. You can see, ChatGPT is mentioned here within this PR for LCFY, guys. And if you guys do want to hop in the private Discord, make sure you guys get within the private Discord right now. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Paul. Paul called ADIL for a 100% move. Top Trader has been killing it on his challenge here. He called MBRX. He got a 30% $300 profit on that one. He's doing a small account challenge. I've been putting out some bangers. TWG was a big one. There's always going to be a loser every now and again. INM was a nice one. But we try to point you guys in the right direction. We have so many analysts in the private Discord, probably 10, 20 analysts in here at this point. Constant active community, which I know you guys are looking for. Use the WAP link in the top pinned comment to get in the private Discord right now. I'm going to see you guys in there. Peace.